What's poppin'? Okay, guys, welcome to another episode. So, if you guys are a part of the community, right, and if you guys have been following this channel for a while now, you know that there are a couple of sectors that I'm a bigger fan of than I should be. Okay, not that these sectors are bad, but I mean, like, I'm ride or die for these sectors. Okay, guys, like, they can't do nothing wrong in my head because of the direction that I believe they'll be going in the future. Okay, and these sectors are of course growth sectors. Okay, because I don't feel that way about just any stock, right? I need to believe that the stock's truly the future. Okay, now these three sectors, okay, are biogenomics, right? So it's like the gene editing and stuff like that. Okay, that's one of them. The other one would be psychedelic medicine. I do believe that psychedelics will be the cure to depression, anxiety, etc. like that, right? And third is the VR-AR. Okay, guys. Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the whole sector, right? The AR-VR, and then we're going to be specifically discussing a stock in this sector that I believe has huge potential in the short term and in the long term. So without further ado, let's get this video on AR-VR- specific stock. Well, you guys already probably seen it in the title, but not in the title, in the what do you call it? In the thumbnail, right? So there's no point for me to holding back what the stock is. The stock is WIMI. Okay, guys. So in this episode, we're going to be discussing WIMI and the whole AR/VR sector. So without further ado, let's get this video started. All right. So let's first discuss the VR sector. Okay. So day after day, it seems we're getting closer and closer to the point where we just put on a headset and we're just in another world. Okay, in a virtual reality world. Okay, and VR and AR are becoming more and more integrated into our everyday lives, right, guys? And also, one more thing, with more and more VR and AR products being produced, the costs are becoming cheaper than ever. For example, I remember right now, today, right, you can buy a VR headset for around $100, right? But I remember maybe 3 years ago, those stuff were like for the elite, man. Like I'm not talking like your rich cousin elite. I'm talking like Jeff Bezos. I'm obviously exaggerating a little bit, but like they were very expensive. Okay, and if you wanted a VR headset, you had to spend like maybe $500 ish, right? At least a couple $100, and the quality wasn't even that good. There weren't that many games out. You could play maybe like 3 games, and that's it. And the 3 games weren't even that in depth. Okay. While today, there are many games. Cheaper prices, more games. What does that lead to? More gamers, right, guys? So that's one of the reasons. Just seeing the growth from maybe a couple of years ago to where VR and AR is now is what makes me believe that this sector is so powerful, okay? And it has so much potential for growth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what Kathy Wood's ARK Invest had to say about it. So, in their Big Ideas presentation for 2021, they actually did discuss AR and VR. And they believe that this sector could grow 130x in the next decade. 130 times. 130 times. You heard me right. All right. And then, And on top of that, okay, with the revenues for the sector approaching $400 billion by 2025. That's almost 60% growth annually from this year. Now, personally, okay, guys, I do have a VR set, okay? And here's actually a video of me playing the VR boxing game.
Hope you put that money.
Alright, guys, so now that we got the comedic relief out of the way, okay, now let's discuss the specific stock that I think is a great short-term and long-term buy when it comes to the AR-VR space. All right, so WIMI Holographic Cloud is a company based out of China, and basically what these guys do is that they integrate 3D and VR based images into 3D-VR VR-AR videos. Okay, so they basically turn 3D images into 3D-VR-AR images into 3D-VR-AR video. Okay, guys. Now, the company's revenue has been growing 29% annually in the past 2 years, right? The company, the way they make their money is mostly through advertising, right? They help companies advertise in maybe virtual reality or augmented reality or 3D, right? And also a small proportion of their revenue does come from the entertainment side of the holographic technology industry. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, there isn't much available on their financials since this company did only recently have an IPO. Okay. Now, before we get to what the analysts think, okay, the official analysts, what does Money Talk think of this company? Okay. So, like I said earlier, right, I am a huge fan of this sector. I am a huge fan of the AR/VR sector. So, this is a company that I would definitely be buying. Okay, I will be buying this company, but here are some things that turn me off. Okay, no hate to the Chinese viewers. Okay, but the company being based out of China does kind of turn me off. Okay, and that's just because the way the United States has handled products coming over here from China, right? And how they're kind of worried that the Chinese government could be spying on us and whatever, right? For example, what happened with what were the phone calls? Hawaii, right? The Hawaii calls. I don't know why a Chinese company's phone name is Hawaii, but all right. So Hawaii, right? It's not Hawaii, it's Hawaii, right? So if you guys don't know, the Hawaii phones are banned from the United States, right? Because the United States believes that China is spying on the Americans through the phones. Now that kind of worries me, right? That kind of worries me regarding, will they allow virtual reality product here from China? But then again, I mean, I say this, but like 90% of everything we use every day in the Western world, right, is made in China. So I don't even know if that's really a valid argument about why you shouldn't buy the company. And that's not the argument I'm making. Okay, I'm just plotting holes. Okay, that's all we do here. All right, guys, we just plot holes. And you guys let me know, what do you think? Do you think the United States will be fine with letting WIMI kind of come over, right, and expand internationally, or will WIMI just maybe stay in Asia and the Middle East and maybe Europe, right? So those are my thoughts. Other than that, now let's see what the analysts think. All right, guys, but before we get to what the analysts think, I do have a favor to ask you guys, okay? So every day on this channel, guys, every single day, I come up with new content regarding finance, regarding stocks, regarding anything everything money related. Okay, guys, we got to hear our Money Talk, all right? So if this is the content that you enjoy, okay, and if you love this content, all right, this is the place for you. Join the community. Okay, guys? All right, join the OK Guys. For you guys that are new to this channel, we do have a running joke, right, in the community that the subscribers are called the OK Guys because I finish almost every sentence by saying okay, and confirming that you guys understand, as if there's a way you guys could say yes, I understand, but that's just me. Okay, guys. Wow, I said it again right now. Wow. Anyways, let's get to the analysts. Okay, so let's just read over this together. All right, guys. So 2 Wall Street analysts have issued ratings and price targets for WIMI Hologram Cloud in the last 12 months. Their average 12-month price target is $8, predicting that the stock has a possible upside of 31.15%. The high price target for WIMI is $8 and the low price target for WIMI is $8. All right, so $8 is where we're heading to, I guess, right? There are currently 1 hold rating and 1 buy rating for this stock, resulting in a consensus rating of buy. Now, here's what interests me as well, okay? the way it's important to understand that the way these analysts analyze things, right, is through the fundamentals. Okay, at least 99% of them analyze things like that. Okay, so this shows to me that, and usually almost all growth stocks, right, if you actually look at the buy or sell analysts, what the analysts think, right, it's like sell, hold, overrated, overpriced, right? And that's because what they don't think about is how speculative these companies are, right? And when an investor buys into a growth stock, they're not really buying it for right now, right? Or maybe next month, or maybe even 6 months or a year, right? They're buying the stock to hold for maybe 3 to 5 years, or even longer than that, right? 10 years, right? Right, guys? So that's why oftentimes it is a sell, right? Or a hold from the analysts. But in this case, right, in this magical sense, right, WIMI actually does have a buy, right? They do have a buy rating, which is very interesting to me. And they believe that the stock is actually is underpriced, right, at $6.10, which I believe right now we are in a bear market, okay, considering all the inflation data that's coming out and the bonds market and everything, right? We are in a bear market. So it does kind of make sense that right now would be a good time to buy this company, right, guys? So they're thinking $8, right? And the price of the stock is $6, okay? Now, I think that this stock, right, this company could grow 10x in the future, right? Considering the charts that we looked at earlier from the ARK Invest 2021, the Big Ideas Conference, right? And the growth they expect from the whole sector of virtual reality, gaming, and everything, right, guys? So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and let me know down below. Let me know down below if you're a WIMI shareholder, and what do you think of WIMI, right? Where do you think this company is headed? All right, are you a bull or are you a bear? All right, either way, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for allocating some of your time to me, right? It means a lot. And just make sure to smash the like button, all right? And subscribe. Stay a while. Why not? Come on, guys. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Money Talk out.